Battle Rocket is Wes Anderson's directorial debut and the last Wes Anderson film I haven't seen yet. Actually, scratch that, I haven't watched Asteroid City yet. Released in 1996, the film is the feature-length version of the short film released in 1993 that really started Anderson's career, along with also starting Luke and Owen Wilson's career. The short film is a decent short film that showcases some of the early stylings of Anderson, but also really showcases the acting strengths of the Wilson brothers in its 13-minute runtime. It's a nice little watch that shows where it all started, but flash forward to 1996 and the full feature version of Bottle Rocket stands on its own. The film follows the same plot lines as the short film, but expands on it and goes further than the short. Anthony, played by Luke Wilson, and Dignan, played by Owen Wilson, are friends when Anthony is released from a mental hospital and Dignan wants to plan a massive robbery. They loop Bob Mapplethorpe, played by Robert Musgrave, into the plan as the three plan the massive robbery of a bookstore to lay low and the escape afterwards. This is a film where the plot itself is the joke. They rob a bookstore, and in doing so, they make off with a little bit of money, despite treating it like a massive bank robbery success. Dignan wants to follow these acts up with a set of rules he's imposed, but only because he wants to prove himself as somebody who is more competent than he really is. Anthony is more along just here for the ride, who's Dignan's friend, but ends up madly in love with the motel's cleaning lady that they're staying low in, this causing a rift between the two. And Bob Mapplethorpe is just Bob. But seriously, the three have amazing on-screen chemistry, and the three add a lot of depth to their characters that really help carry some of the long middle sections of the film where I felt like the film wasn't entirely sure of like what to do. Looking at Wes Anderson's other films, the films are usually very tight narratively, but Bottle Rocket does have some moments of kind of spinning its wheels. This also feels like the least Anderson movie of his filmography, as if you were to tell me like this might have been a Coen's brother movie instead, I probably would have believed you. That's not to say Anderson personally isn't here in the film, because he is. The symmetry, color palettes, and quirky light and hearted tone is here, but you can tell it's not fully developed like it is today. If you're a fan of Wes Anderson and haven't seen Bottle Rocket, then it's totally worth checking out to see where the director started. Even if you're not really a fan of Anderson, I still think the film is worth checking out as just a comedy, because on its own, the film does have a lot of fun moments and heart to its characters that does make it a pretty enjoyable experience. And I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10, which is also the same rating I would give the short film as well.